Oh god, there's Duckman. Hide your codes, everyone. Here we go. Game 1 of our losers bracket between UNSKL and ASW. We haven't seen ASW all tournament yet, so that'll be interesting. What do we got here? We got ourselves a Daring and a Grozovoy, a Yu Yang with unique upgrade, Shimakaze with the, not unique upgrade, sorry, special captain. Shimakaze unique upgrade and a special captain. We got unique upgrade Des Moines with special captain. And that's a Venezia with Sansonetti and no special skills. He just wants to see the shell tracers, I guess. Moskva with unique upgrade and Kuznetsov. We've got a Montana. That's your traditional tanky tank build with a special captain. And finally, a Kremlin with tanky tank build as well with, I believe that's Zemensky as the captain. All right, tell us about Team Red, Puddin'.
Team Red, we have a Bazan Salem. Looks like they're going to Bacon. Going over to Apples is unique upgrade Des Moines, unique upgrade Gearing. I would say a Kotz build Gearing. We have a Kremlin, brought a Ram flag.
Woo!
Reload, kind of tanky build, but he still left the flag behind him. We have a Sebastopol, that thing is brokenly overpowered, with a Schlieffen at his full Nuremberg build. A unique upgrade Shimmy, I hope you're running the 12s or the 20s, and a unique upgrade Moskva. Interesting choice.
Yeah, very interesting choice. We haven't seen a Sevastopol yet, so I'm just checking. Okay, it is one of the additional ships that's allowed into the tournament. So they're going to use the Bazan to smoke the Salem into the safe spot to the south of the island.
This is another one of those maps. I don't know why you're not bringing Dutch something.
Right, because you traditionally have people stuck in a place. Salem got detected, trips the smoke, and Unlucky is Lucky. Didn't take a lot of Montana damage there.
Oh. I'm surprised the Kremlin's not going. Pop your radar so I could blast the Salem.
Oh, this Bazan. Oh, does take a torpedo right on the tip. That hurts. That hurts.
Oh, look, you sent torpedoes in a known area where ships are going to be.
I know, shock. Shock, the horror. And then the Yu Yang pops the radar to see what just got hit, and it was obviously the Bazan. You know that DCP has been taken out, so let's see if what people can do to it.
A little late on that radar to get any meaningful shots in on the Salem.
Yeah.
And the Salem has got Hydro. Oh, look, he's parked behind an island, whereas Hydro is going to be a little more effective to push something away.
What? A Salem with Hydro? Man, this guy knows some maneuvers. Where did this come from?
Probably the Google Docs build.
We've only been harping on Salem bringing Hydro for how long now?
7.5 years.
That sounds about right. Take a look on the other flank.
I was going to say it's going to be very interesting on the home cap flank.
Both teams going for kind of an even split on either side, although to be quite honest, you know, I commented on this yesterday with the island chain here, and you've got two caps on each side. The team that grabs the caps on 8 and 9 have a distinct advantage because it's easier for them to maneuver and redeploy their ships. For you military people, that's called interior lines. Something the Union used to great effect in the Battle of Gettysburg.
Now they kind of got the YY stuck. Unfortunately, nobody could do damage to it.
Yeah, well. Then that's okay, right?
Unskilled Shimmy's potentially going to go down here.
He does. Caught out on radar by the Des Moines. Very aggressive smoke push with the Des Moines there. Good kill for ASW.
Bazan gets some damage in on the YY while the Salem's Hydra was up and active.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's going to force him off the cap.
I don't know why they didn't ask the Moskbot just to reverse to get some shots to get the YY out of there.
Yeah, well, I think they were trying to use Nathan's Moskva to shoot out the daring that was spotted at the time. So it's one of those situations there's just too much going on and they made a decision, so there you go.
The wrong decision.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, you also have the Montana that could possibly, you know, long range dunk on him or something.
Right now, they need to make the streamers look unintelligent.
Ah, okay.
Well, we have a kiting Montana now.
Yeah. That's going to enable ASW to grab the A cap because there's really nothing to stop him at this point.
Well, there's the desire to cap it could stop them.
Yeah. Then you've got Venezia, who almost team torped as Yu Yang, buddy.
I missed team damage.
Right? Oh, look! The Sevastopol's almost dead.
What? Hold on. He's got to hit his panic. I want my ship back.
No, he already did. He's got to wait 84 seconds. This is why you don't see Sevastopol in competitive events, y'all.
Well, it's also why you don't see the Sevastopol in this game right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, good thing. Good thing they had McVite with his Schlieffen over there to help.
I mean,
He's
he can
now awfully
luck chuck
alone.
torp. Yeah. Yep, he can luck chuck torp, but that's about all he can really do on that flank at this point. Radar up to try to detect maybe the Shimakaze, and the Hydro up because he knows torpedoes are probably coming from that Schlieffen. Although the Schlieffen looks like he torpedoed more the border than the game itself, the map, so unfortunate.
Oh, we missed the shimmy torping the Moskva and Moskva spot.
Yeah, where'd that happen?
Of course, he took that all wrong. You need to be more angled. You need to be with that angle there and sit in that little gap.
Mm-hmm. I see it now. Right here.
Not that I've played that spot numerous times in clan battles.
Yeah, this is a spot that's very common to put a radar cruiser. So yeah, you absolutely plan for it, and ASW did that. So good job for them there.
Well, their daring got caught out for a brief moment, but they both decided to panic smoke, UNSKL and ASW.
Yeah. Gotta love that. Knee-jerk reaction. Smoke.
Well, McVite down to a quarter HP, still spotted, still being farmed by Des Moines, who doesn't have the range anymore.
I'm watching the Des Moines farm Venezia here on the other flank. Looks like Venezia will be okay. DCP's available and stuff, so he's fine.
Well, the YY is coming under heavy fire from Des Moines radar.
Yep. He'll be fine, though. Oof, nice hit from the Kremlin on the Montana. Yu Yang's got some deep water torpedoes.
Well, I mean, they're definitely picked up by the Gearing and the Des Moines Hydra.
Yeah, this is the nice thing about playing against a Yu Yang is those torpedoes don't hit destroyers.
The enemy is about to win.
Des Moines still gonna take one because he didn't pay attention to the torpedo. Feels bad.
I mean, this is why I kind of don't like the YY. I understand its utility and stuff. I just... That inability to hit the DDs literally is sit directly in front of the cruiser, not worry about it. Like, oh,
Mhm.
no, torps. Oh, thank God I spotted those because the cruiser's hydro is down.
Now, it's a good thing the Schlieffen took, you know, concealment expert because he can't go dark.
Wonder why that is.
Yeah, it's got to be something spotting him.
I mean, I don't blame concealment, you know, especially when you're talking Schlieffen, because you do want to sneak up on something. But, well, when the enemy DD says nope, guess what happens? You're spotted.
That's right.
Like, the only way to get this Grozavoy to back off is you have to sacrifice one of your DDs. You're not going to do that, especially with the Des Moines sitting there.
Nope. And here comes the smoke screen, so the Des Moines can farm. Porky does get detected though, so if I could try to lob some shells in.
Well, right now your only chance is the Moskva. They realized that the Moskva was spotting the Des Moines.
Yeah, Nathan could actually W right into the Des Moines and get it up on radar because the Kremlin has, well, gotten stuck in the channel.
Yeah. What happens when you forget your breakfast?
He's got this Salem right here. Unlucky's doing a wonderful job of shooting behind the island and staying undetected. Because remember, detection is based off of the center, the exact center of your ship. There's like this special like spot. And if that spot can see their spot, then you're spotted. But because this island is here...
Under Moskva radar.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you had to do is just turn in and radar, and there goes the Des Moines smoke screen. So waiting to see... Ooh. McVite's out of both heals and DCPs. That's scary. Got a lot of secondaries that have been knocked out too. Yep, there goes that Kremlin. Look at all the secondaries that have been, no, maybe that's their health, that's their hit points. Huh, cool. And there goes the Des Moines.
Well,
Totally
McVite
saw
gets
that
his
coming.
revenge.
Did he get a fire? Yeah, he did.
No, well, what? I was gonna say McVite gets his revenge for the Des Moines just farming him out.
Yep, but like I said, the Des Moines is also gonna do that, so.
Oh, the Des Moines is gonna do justice.
Oh, the win at the explosion. Let's go. Naked Schlieffen, everyone.
A dead Schlieffen.
Also dead Schlieffen.
All
All right.
ASW.
Yeah. Ta-da! Go to our best of 3. And yes, that was absolutely sarcasm. Mm-hmm. We try to make it obvious, but sometimes maybe we fail a little bit on that. I'll blame Puddin for that.
What do you mean sarcasm?
Anyway. Guys, we're going to run a commercial break, and we'll be back to you with Game 2 of UNSKL vs. ASW in a little bit. I love that logo for ASW.
Somebody didn't pick up on the ridiculously overpowered Sevastopol.
Oh god, Pixel is almost gonna read up on the ship and buy it. Stay away from Sevastopol.
To be fair, it is ridiculously overpowered for the other team.
For the other team, right, exactly. You just gave them essentially a free ship. Let's see what else is going on in the bracket so far. VIE is up a game over Inca. They started their first game. They finished their first game right as we started our first game. Oh well. So, this was pretty quick. If it goes to 2-0, you know what that means. We'll try to find another game. Possibly a game 2, game 3, we'll figure it out. God, remember when we messed with Mini? Was that me and you, or was that me and GP?
That was probably GP with his ultimate strats.
I think it was GP. It was COTS. And just as we were getting in the battle, I typed in there, Mini's strats are weak. And he responds, what? And then the battle drops. There's no way to respond otherwise. He got hung up on that for a while.
Poor Mini.
Hey, it's not my fault the strats are weak.
Well, I mean, dare say it could be.
Let's see, how are we doing outside? 72 in here. Looks like it's 75 outside. My air conditioner thinks it's 75 in here, but my other thermometer says it's 72 as it blows cold air. Now 71 as it blows cold air on me. So let's turn this up another notch. There we go. I like this setup. Like the AC blows air up this way, right? Because it's got a fan that blows air up and it's cool air, so it kind of falls a bit. And then on the other side of the room, it's a smaller room. On the other side of the room, I've got a fan that collects the air that cools over there and then just yeets it over to me. So that works well. If I didn't have the fan running, the AC would probably have to run more. So I'm okay with this setup. I didn't get a chance to check. Did we have... Did we have a giveaway? Bokako. Bokako won over on the rerun channel. Nice. As a reminder, I saw the message, but I think we were stuck doing some game or something. As a reminder, I do have a rerun channel. And that channel goes 24/7. It's the best of Zath on World of Warships. If you are a newer player, I've had a lot of people tell me they like just listening there because they can learn some new tricks and stuff and learn about the game. If you're a returning player, maybe you can enjoy some of the older content that shows up from time to time. We do giveaways over there twice per day on that channel. We also have words on stream that plays. And yes, you can get your drops. So some people appreciate that. And you can use channel points to force cover my replay. So I cover one of your replays when I'm doing replay analysis streams on my main account. You can also use channel points to play with the lights and change their colors and set off fireworks, all that good stuff. Start time is in 5 minutes unless all the teams are ready. See if we have any updates now. Nope. And nope. Wow, my bot. Savage. I need to screenshot that. The bot says, if this 5-minute delay got you feeling like a time traveler, Duckman, become a sub and be a star. Maybe you'll get future access. Funny thing is, I'm pretty sure he is a subscriber. That is too funny. Where can I post this? screenshots here. Looks like UNSKL has signaled that they are ready. ASW is too busy memeing about Yoshino's concern.
Well, I mean, I would be too.
Mm-hmm. Tell you what, then, I'm gonna go hit the bathroom while they get loaded in. Oh, look, they haven't started yet.
Well, good thing you made it back in time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so fun to troll in the training room from time to time. No updates yet on the other games.
Maybe I should type out I can't ready up my Omaha.
Something's wrong here. I can't get my Omaha prepped. Okay, we are on the same setup. Let's go. All right, everybody, here we go on Estuary, game 2 of a pivotal match between UNSKL and ASW. Whoever loses this match is out of the tournament. Whoever wins this match continues to next weekend and the knockout stage. This is our last scheduled round, but I think we have a few more games to bring you. UNSKL is down a game, ASW is up a game, so UNSKL absolutely needs to win this game, guys. So now we are all cheering for Team Alpha, right, Puddin'? No.
Nope.
We are cheering for a draw.
An idiot.
Duckman, a ceiling fan wouldn't be a bad idea. And since the room is up in the attic, yeah, I could do that very easily. I usually, the only thing I don't like about ceiling fans is that they make the room feel like smaller because the ceiling fan makes the ceiling feel lower. So there's that. You shouted out the rerun channel.
What? Huh?
Oh, Rob did it. Thanks, Rob. I was just talking about the
okay.
rerun channel, so he shouted it out. There you go.
That's it. You started this, Rob.
Oh, God. Here comes the shout out spam. It's a shout out war. Oh, goodness. All right, let's try this again.
Hold on. I'm shutting out Lord Merc for beating us yesterday in clan battles. Take that. Wasn't happy.
Oof.
Jerks.
All right, Inca versus VIE going to a game 3, but since they started so early, nobody cares. Everybody's already in other rooms. All right, let's take a look at our setup here. So this, again, is a pivotal match between both teams. Whoever loses this is out of the tournament. Whoever wins goes to the knockout bracket. UNSKL needs to win this game to force a game 3 for a chance at Saturday. So hashtag pray for Team Alpha this time around. And let's take a look. So, UNSKL brings in Alvaro de Bazan, a Shimakaze with torpedo spec, no special captain, a second Alvaro de Bazan, and finally a lone Shimakaze going the other direction with a unique upgrade and a special captain. Behind them are cruisers. We've got a Moskva with unique upgrade, no special captain, a Des Moines with the special captain and unique upgrade, a Schlieffen, or sorry, that's the Montana. Here's a Schlieffen with a special captain, but just following the Google Doc instead. And finally, Montana with special captain and all the usual skills you see a Montana taking. Ish. He got one extra slot 3. Oh my god, ASW wants the Sevastopol again. Wow. All right, Puddin, tell us about ASW's lineup.
Well, I mean, you already did. Sevastopol, that's enough. He's just going to carry everybody else. So, like,
that's it, everyone.
Right, let's go back to part. All right. We have a unique upgrade Shimmy, Daring, and the broken, overpowered Sevastopol, Bergon, Schlieffen, Moskva, all heading to Apples. Alrighty then. It's going to be interesting. Nothing special about anybody's build. Typical builds we've been seeing all day.
Yeah.
Bergon is running the engine boost module.
Mm-hmm.
And off to Donuts is, I almost said propulsion mod upgrade, but typical Gary Kotz build.
Mm-hmm.
I would say typical Des Moines build, and the PVO running the hydro module.
Yep.
Once again, reload at least makes sense on this, but I'm surprised nobody's really putting range on things. But this is a smaller map. So
range is usually better for like cross shots on things that aren't expecting them, right? It's a smaller map, you can kind of get away with reload, but I agree with you. Range opens up a lot more possibilities, especially for the battleships and cruisers that have good AP characteristics like the PVO. I like the immediate torpedoes for Godzilla's Daring here. He's going to get to a safe spot. Going to try to maybe get the Des Moines to come forward, but I just don't see that happening. I do like how
McFight's going for it.
I do like how ASW said screw the middle. We don't want to do this stupid middle game play, blah blah blah. And so instead they got McVight Schlieffen in a position where he can open up his secondaries and all that kind of stuff. I do like seeing this.
Well, this is dictating the game to your enemy, not letting the enemy the game to you. And like you say, going turns into win a flank. Why not just say, screw it, we're just going to win the flank? And
absolutely.
Now you have a Des Moines Schlieffen for unskilled, literally just, okay, we're stuck here now because we really can't afford to move.
One of the things I always talk about when I do my replay analysis is, you know, you don't play the enemy's game, you make them play your game. And that's kind of what ASW is doing right here. UNSKL's doing the traditional thing.
Playing Wargaming's game?
Okay, fine.
PVO dropping on the Des Moines. That will force him to go forward.
Yep, he has to go forward to dodge all that stuff. He is on a sticky fire. But the Des Moines should be okay for a little bit, as UNSKL grabs the decap very easily. And I think they're going to start racing people over to the other side to try to stop this massive push. Ooh! Speaking of which, hot Schlieffen on Schlieffen action over here. McVight not looking so good.
By not looking good, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I don't know how he survives this.
Oh yeah, he's going to get right there. Des Moines AP finishes the deal.
And you didn't trade out the Des Moines, who is, what, on a permafire? No, he can put these out.
Yep, DCP, that was 2 fires, so he DCP'd 2 fires. Torpedo hits on the Bergon. That's unlucky.
I
Well,
wonder why Burgon didn't have his guns looking at this Des Moines. I mean, it looks like the Daring's going to farm him out.
yeah, he's dark now. But he's on fire.
But he is burning.
Yeah, that probably will do it for him.
Will he be able to heal through it, though? If he gets to it?
Nope.
The answer is strong maybe.
But I agree with you. I mean, I don't get why Sevastopol Burgon weren't looking at the Des Moines for opportunities.
I mean, I could have gave McVite a chance to get a salvo out on the Schlieffen.
Ooh, what do you know? Prince Van Arani is getting farmed now by 2 Alvaro de Bazans and Shimikaze smoke. No, I'm sorry, in one of the Alvaro smokes. That's kind of cool.
Well, I would feel bad, but that's what you get for just bringing in a Dutch ship.
Yep. Now, I don't recall if he gets the extra burn time like the tech tree ships, like the Hound Lu, or if it's, you know, standard cruiser time. Either way, it doesn't really matter if he's going to get farmed out to oblivion anyway.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I don't know, but probably standard cruiser, considering the PVO is more about guns than the Dutch ovens. I mean, the Dutch ovens are very strong on it.
Yep. Well, Guardian does manage to go dark. Save his boat for a little bit. As UNSKL has changed their focus target to the Des Moines now. Who was just on somebody's radar.
This could actually be a Dutch Schlieffen by UNSKL.
He comes out broadside to the PVO.
Well, I mean, the Des Moines probably going to switch to AP, realizing this guy needs to die. He's already on a fire. Right, the PVO, once he gets bombed, should be able to drop him. But the Schlieffen is going at a Moskva PVO. Like, the Daring's going to get the cap.
Yep. You all back on the other side. UNSKL all the way up on the border. Chased away by Shimikaze and Burgon.
Oh, Sevastopol is coming down.
Oh, watch out, everybody. Here comes the Sevastopol. And there goes the Des Moines. Spotted on Moskva radar. Good.
I would say try to ram, but it takes one torpedo. PVO doesn't get through it.
Yeah, there is a bit of a welcoming committee being set up for this Schlieffen, though. You've got the Moscow over there, PVO, and the Daring.
The broadside Moscow?
He's welcoming them in multiple ways, okay? Showing your sits is one way to welcome people.
Daring caught on Schlieffen Hydro.
Oh, yeah. But he's going broadside to the Moskva that's broadside to him.
Daring decided to angle?
And he gets slapped out by the Moskva. Oh! Who gets slapped out himself. Damn. That was cool.
More importantly, the Daring's got 14 different fires in 17 different spots. Well, one of them went out.
His DCP's available too. He just chose to die.
Well, all of them are out now. He's doing it the old-fashioned way. Put the ship underwater.
I really don't.
The ship isn't made out of magnesium.
I really don't understand that. Like, his DCP is available. He just didn't use it.
I think this is they're giving up.
Was he typing in all chat? Fighting over things?
It's festival to do something. Like, it hasn't even been touched.
No. This time around, he's like, screw you all. I'm going to live this game.
Well, I don't think he's going to live, per se.
Oh, he's going to live.
It is a low-health Moskva. Wait until the Montana looks at him. He's just going to blow up.
He'll live.
But we have 8 minutes for him not to live.
So, as a reminder for those of you guys who don't know the Sevastopol and why we keep beating up on it, If you look at the turret layout and stuff, this should look very familiar to you. It's a Siegfried, which is, I believe, a coal ship. German coal ship. The guns are quite punchy. And she's got this long duration, slow tick heal. Once he starts it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And he should honestly start it right now. You have to teach yourself, and this is why we generally don't like this ship, because it behaves so differently. You have to teach yourself to start the heal early. Like, it's a 1 minute heal, but it doesn't heal that much hit points each tick. It's the same gimmick that the Lucian has. But the difference is the Lucian can go dark and complete its heal, whereas the only way Sevastopol goes dark is when it gets shot out while it's trying to heal. As the Shimakaze dies up to the north.
Do it, Sevastopol.
He is unwilling to go. Maybe he wants his heal to finish first. Well, Burgon's been rotated back in. They don't want to keep chasing the Shimakaze. That makes sense. He did his job. He got the Venezia out. But that's about all there is to it. I mean, at this point, the only way back in for ASW is if UNSKL, like, literally trips over gearing torpedoes, like, 5 times. Now, Hastronauts. Want to call out Hastronauts for a second. That's the Alvaro de Bazan. I just took a look. He does not have radio location. So because he doesn't have radio location, he has to zone out the map instead of knowing where the gearing is. So he's going to a position to deny the gearing the backfield. That's why he's so far south there. If he had radio location, he'd probably be here instead, because he'd know where the gearing was.
Jimmy, shoot your guns.
And, well, once again, the Sevastopol gets 1 heal off, and he's gonna die. Very unfortunate for him. Ta-da!
Well,
Now it's just
he
a
almost made it
Burgon.
work. But, I mean, he did manage to get a kill this time, Sevastopol.
So we're gonna set this up for a 1-1 tie.
That sounds like a game 4 to me.
I mean, it could be. But this is absolutely what UNSKL needed to do. They needed to win this to force the game 3. And Unlucky has to go straight at a Shimakaze in smoke. Feels bad, man. And dead by Shimakaze guns. 16 seconds remain. Or
Y'all
1 minute
laugh at me
16.
for gunboat Jimmy. Just proves they can do it.
Might as well
Oh,
get
Gary
our
Moore,
screenshot
how-
here. Because, yeah, I mean... Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute of watching the gearing sail around.
It's going to be the most exciting minute of everybody's life.
Yes. Yes. Hopefully somebody grabbed a clip of that. That's 5 minutes ago. The craziness. All the hammerings of boats. The carnage. Exactly. Duckman. Exactly. "26 seconds remain. And see, going back to our comment, I think it was yesterday with Cthulhu about just try to, like, this is an example of where just get yourself killed. Open up with your guns, get spotted, take a Shima torpedo, thank you. You know, just do something to end it. Because otherwise,
drag it on.
you're wasting so much time. Well, this is like a random battle when there's like 1 person left. It's like, come on already.
What about my PR?
Well, PR only matters if it's COTS PR. All right, guys, tied up 1-1.
Well, I mean, oh my God, we're switching sides.
Ooh, interesting. This
Is it just me, or did that particular game just feel a little underwhelming?
I didn't feel that way at all. I felt it was a great way of showcasing like how UNSKL was not willing to just play the standard game, the meta gameplay style, if you will, on this map, and they managed to make it work. I'm really curious as to some of the decision making by ASW as a result of that, but
I mean, I'm glad ASW just came out and said we're coming out swinging, but
they swung the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like playing baseball, instead of swinging that way, they went that way.
I mean, I think they had a really good plan and strategy. I just McVite just losing half his HP for zero gain, just ouch.
And the daring player said, no, he did not have DCP. The mod is bugged. Interesting. All right, guys, we're going to put a commercial break up while we wait for the next game to get started.
Mod is bug use.
All right. Yeah, that's right, Aldeas. Montana said, no heal for you.
I mean, they did a good job of keeping the Sevastopol alive this time.
This is true.
So how did you enjoy Borderlands? I mean,
how did I enjoy playing it?
Yeah, like do you actually foresee yourself playing that?
I like it. I don't know if it's a game I want to stream, or if it's a game that I want to just like play offline on my own, or with, you know, friends, just not streaming it. It's a fun game.
Well, I'm thinking if you stream it, do the unthinkable thing and just ignore chat.
That is unthinkable.
You know? Well, I mean, just be like, you know, hey, I'm like, yeah, we're streaming it, but we're more or less here just to enjoy the game. Like in
full immersion mode.
Friends. Yeah.
Turn off all the alerts and everything. I mean, I could do that.
I wouldn't say turn off all alerts, because if you get a raid, you still want to acknowledge that at least.
Right. That's the thing. But I see what you're saying. It's not a bad idea. So I do Manor Lords on Monday nights, right? And so like tomorrow night, we'll continue Manor Lords. That'll be week 9 of the game, which I'm honestly, like, I could win the game tomorrow night if I wanted to. But I like the idea of saying, you know, we're dragging out, we're learning the game, we're building castles right now. I got interregional trade more or less sorted out and figured out. So, you know, the big thing that I'm trying to figure out next is sheep, and using sheep with like fertilization to fertilize my beer fields, so that you know, I get better yields of barley. You know, I'm trying to just kind of learn some of the parts of the game that I normally wouldn't touch. And we've learned a lot from that process, actually. Like there's a tower you can build onto your manor that allows you to double your retinue. Mind blown. I've been playing this game for a year and I didn't even know that. So like, instead of 12 people, I can have up to 24 people. That's really cool. So you know, in the process of doing this and screwing around, there's a lot of things that I've learned, and that's awesome. I've learned how important salt and meat can be. I've got this one region, District 2, that has, God, seven or eight different hunting camps, all on one source, one rich deposit, if you will, of game, of wild animals. And like each of those has a family working it, right? And I've still got max 40 out of 40 animals. Now, part of that is a what's it called? Policy that allows for those animals to double in population quicker, or rebuild population quicker. But I think the other part of it is too that I went through some techs that I don't usually go through as well. So I'm producing a ton of meat there, and it's also got a rich deposit of salt. So we are mining salt in District 2, and when you take salt and you combine that with meat, you get sausages. And sausages is another food source, and they have very low spoilage, which means they store well for a long period of time. So that's becoming the sausage capital of my land. So what's fun about Manor Lords now is I'm learning, like, you know, how to specialize regions, which I normally don't do. I normally just kind of go off and build something, and then that's it. So, you know, I've got tomorrow night, and then I've got the following, a week from tomorrow night, and then that's it for a couple weeks. I'm going to be going to see my dad, hang out with him, getting away from things for a bit. But when I come back, if I finish Manor Lords, yeah, maybe Monday night is when I do Borderlands, you know, or a different game. I don't care. I know some people wanted me to do the Beaver game. Others like the. Do I still have Steam open? What was the Beaver game called? So only ready to play. Here we go. Some people wanted me to do Ground of Aces, for example. That was the one where you control the base and you send people off on fights, but like you never do anything beyond that. Some people liked watching me play Monster Hunter Wilds, so I could do that. Rise of Ronin was something that people enjoyed. Timberborn, that's the one with the, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Wandering Village, a similar idea to Manor Lords, except you're on this giant animal that's moving around. I mean, there's like a lot of games that I could play besides Manor Lords. I just enjoy playing Manor Lords so much. It's just relaxing. But the problem with streaming it, as you know, there's only so much time out there to stream a game, right? And like yesterday when I was streaming Borderlands 4, like my numbers dropped down to, I think I was at like 40 when I rated out. And I started it around 80, 90, something like that. So that's why for me, Manor Lords, like Monday night, that stream, that's a stream for me, right? Like people come and hang out, but I'm streaming a game that I want to play, and to hell with the numbers. But Friday and Sunday, you know, is different.
I mean, I get that, but like the other problem with Borderlands is, well, I mean, let's just say it, like it's so saturated right now because it's the hot newness.
Oh yeah, everybody's playing it. Now, part of the reason I did Borderlands yesterday, for those of you guys who didn't hear me, weren't in the know, is in theory there was a challenge on our Vault, the Vault Network Discord, to group up with 3 other members of the Vault Network. So I couldn't just play with one of my viewers, for example. Had to be 3 other streamers. We all had to stream the game together, and we had to play for 2 hours. We had to take a screenshot together. So we did a jump photo because it was fun, and just keep playing. And we did that for 2 hours. So hopefully what that means is I'll get a key, a super deluxe key. It's valued at $130 that I can give away. And that's why I did it, because I want to be able to give free stuff out to people, you know? That's what I'm all about here. What did you think of Borderlands from what you were watching last night, Puddin'?
It looks good. But I mean, it looked like the gameplay was tight, which is a third of Borderlands. Didn't get to see or hear too much of story and interactions, because that's also a big part of Borderlands. And you know, like the loot thing, you know, like that's a huge part of Borderlands. But it's, you know, it looked good-ish. It's just, you know, it's about the end game, and you know, like you guys weren't there when it comes to the loot, but
yeah,
I kind of like the open world idea, the whole like I think there's a lot of good going on.
There's definitely a lot to explore in the game, that's for sure. Well, speaking of exploring things, Puddin', are you ready to get back into it?
No, I'll be in Minecraft.
All right, Puddin's gonna be in Minecraft. I'm gonna be in Warships. Let's get to our game, ladies and gentlemen. Game 3. Possibly the last game of the day, because I see Bo is here now after seeing that Glue 2-0'd entity. Let's take a look at this lineup here. We've got unique upgrade Shimakaze with special captain. Got our COTS build gearing. We've got a Goliath now walking spreadsheet saying, you know what, Sevastopol isn't working for me. And I would agree with you, by the way. With range and the Goliath, we've got a Venezia unique upgrade. You know, again, you're taking a skill that, you know, your special captain can buff, and you're not using that special captain. Unlucky's in a Salem with radar. Special captain. Moscow unique upgrade. Special captain. Des Moines unique upgrade. Special captain. We've got Kremlin. Tank build. Again, 2 skills that a special captain buffs. And then McVite this time is now in a Montana with a special captain. Tell us about Team Bravo, Puddin'.
Well, Unskilled has brought a Venezia reload, a typical American battleship build for the Montana, a unique shimmy, not 100% in the torps, but still in the torps with RPF. Thank you. I don't know why you're taking run silent. And a shimmy, I could have dumped more torp skills. A unique upgrade Moskva, a reload Kremlin, a reload Des Moines, a Bizan, and a unique shimmy. Belt shimmies are built the same way. I like that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna bring 2 of the same ships, because then it doesn't matter who spawns where. Like, oh,
exactly.
To there.
And you get more flexibility too. After, you know, everything goes to hell and you lose something, and now you need a ship that's got, you know, that's set the way that you want it to be set. That's really important. The Bazans did really good work last game for Unskill. We'll have to see if they're able to repeat that today. One Bazan choosing to go with a Fearless Brawler, and then the other going for Mabas and Turret Traverse. Between these two, because of how we saw the Bazans typically fighting within smoke, I kind of prefer the gun build instead of the Fearless Brawler, but okay.
Well, I mean, we can't have it all.
Neither can Unlucky, who gets spotted in the Salem and gets just clobbered early. Montana, Kremlin, Moscow all shooting into the Salem. He's got his fancy super heal going. So, yay, he's back up to some hit points, but, okay, come on. Use the radar, get him out. Montana salvo in, not enough damage. Kremlin, I don't think has a shot on him anymore. Porky taking some big hits early as well because of shooting. Everybody wants Unlucky down. Montana's
well, it looks like it's going to survive.
Well, you say that, but Montana's salvo is still coming in as the radar is going to expire before his next salvo, so he's got to connect. He doesn't.
Well, luckily he wasn't in a Sevastopol.
Yeah. So Unlucky will live to fight a little bit longer in this game, although you can see he can only heal back to about 40% of his hit point pool because of all the citadels he took. Man, blows being traded early in this game. Varro de Bazan just getting hammered as well by Kremlin, Moskva, and Goliath.
You won't be able to heal that back because you don't have one.
No heal for you. Maybe they need to press their 9 key.
Pretty sure the Bazan has been banned from that op.
Yeah, that's true. What side were the Spanish on during World War II?
They were neutral.
That's
'Cause
correct.
They had their Spanish revolution.
They had a civil war for Franco.
Well, whatever.
Franco was a dictator, I believe, and won the civil war with the help of the German Luftwaffe, who used that for training. And yep, Spain was neutral during World War II. Shimakaze on skill. Oh, close. Allergic to FPS.
Well, I mean, walking spreadsheet went from one ship that doesn't do a lot of damage to another ship that doesn't.
Yeah, but lives longer, so there's that.
You say that.
I mean, he's got range. It's all right.
Whatever.
Unlucky is I love it. Unlucky is calling out what's gonna happen in his game in a little bit. Why aren't you playing the game?
Well,
Wow.
I mean, he is at a low health Salem, right? Like,
Yeah, well, you know.
he's plenty of time to think about it before he goes back in and goes, oh no, this was not good.
He actually used that heal to get back up to 40%, so he's got another super heal available in 30 seconds. So yeah, there's nothing for him to really do for now. Uh-oh.
Well,
ASW Shimakaze detected on Des Moines radar.
To be fair, well, down goes Shimmy. He's got no more super heals left. All he's got is normal heals. That's all he was able to get back with the first one.
Right. Yep, so not so super anymore. So here's our Alvaro with Fearless Brawler opening up on the Moskva, trying to burn him out. His engines are broken, but he doesn't care. How many times does that happen to you, Puddin'? You put engine boost on, and all of a sudden your engines break.
Not often.
It happens to me all the time. I press the key, and then you know you hear the like the you know engine's winding up, and then they break.
But if you just don't use engine boost, they
I know,
never
right?
a bad time.
It's the moment you use engine boost that your engines break.
I usually wait until I go dork.
You go dork?
Well, we got a Death Snail trying to make a play at Bacon here, but Shimmy needs to bump this gearing.
They're not. I mean, yeah, the Venezia is going to get farmed by the Des Moines over time, but it's going to take a long time. Shimakaze not playing the game of I'll sit within your radar range. Oh, actually, the radar is down for another
The
80
radar's
seconds.
down. They popped it while he was pushing forward.
And saw nothing. Uh-oh. Unlucky pops himself forward a little bit.
Oh, he's on fire.
On fire. Don't worry, he's got a super heal ready. He's not quite dead. There goes the super. Oh, that's unlucky. Poor guy.
Oh, Jesus, puppy.
That'll be another clip moment, I suppose. Oof, Montana on Montana action. We didn't catch that as McVite smashes Unskill's Montana, who is showing him broadside. Oof.
Well, to be fair, it's about time they took McVite out of semi-questionable battleships and just threw him in a Montana.
Meanwhile, additional ones gearing for ASW did take at least one Shimakaze torpedo. Looks like two. That's the problem with the smoke snails. You lay the smoke and then you have to scout for the team, and oftentimes you can take a random torpedo for your trouble.
Well, the other thing is the Shimmy now unfortunately has to deal with this Montana that can just come down and kill everybody, but it looks like McVite's going in through the channel to punch a Moskva in the face.
I don't like that. If I'm McVite, I'm going this way, but I'm sure he knows the Shimakaze is there as a threat, so.
Those torps are never going to hit him.
Which torp's hitting who?
The Shimmy sending torps at McVite, because there's no way McVite's going to sit out in the open knowing there's a DD down there.
Right.
He's going to go into the channel.
And that's why he's going this way instead of going this way. This is the way he probably wants to go, but knowing that the Shimakaze is here and has his flank with the torps, I just drew a sad face. Yeah, that's fine. That's what's called area denial and power projection. The Shimakaze projecting that power just by the threat alone.
Oh, Shimmy get caught out on radar.
Yep. Nathan Phoenix's Moskva still getting farmed out, but he's still alive. Barely, though. Down to his last heal. And walking spreadsheets Goliath. Look at that. He got one heal, 2 heals in. They are super heals. They work faster than normal. But he's still gone. Unfortunate.
Well, they killed the unkillable. I don't understand the smoke by the Shimmy at all.
And there goes the Moskva.
Well, there's McVite on cap saying, kill me if you can.
And UNSKL says, oh yeah, we can. Guardian's Kremlin now being used to shove into the decap.
Well, I mean, they have to do something because they may have the caps, they don't have the ships.
This is true.
And to be honest with you, if I was ASW, no. If I was unskilled, I'd sacrifice my Shimmy to kill the Gearing.
Yeah. Yeah, knowing how low health he is, that would be a good use. Honestly, I would turn these two around. They got the beat cap now. Now is the opportunity to turn around and go back and take the beat cap. If I'm the Shima and Venezia.
McVite's gonna beach in a not particularly good position.
Yeah, well.
Kremlin dodges some torpedoes.
Yeah, some is the operative word. Look at all these.
But there are a few more coming. Not many. Like,
He's only going to take
out of
2?
all of that, 2.
Yeah. Wow.
But McVite's going to get farmed out here, and the Moskva's going to survive because overmatch.
There he goes. Venezia gets the kill. So.
Kremlin's next to go down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Bazans have worked out really well for UNSKL. They found a way to make that ship useful.
Well, I dare say it's also been the focus fire.
100%. Down to 3 ships left for ASW. Their
That's all right.
tournament.
ASW's got Godzilla, so they should be able to pull this back unless King Kong shows up.
Right. So their tournament hopes and dreams are all but over.
Well, there's always the next one, so...
There's always the next tournament. That would be COTS in November. Is the next tournament that I'm aware of. Any other tournaments that show up? You're on your own. I could use a break.
Well, Des Moines and Gearing are caught under radar.
Here comes Kremlin Salvo on the gearing. From long range downtown. Including
Well, it looks like
Shimakaze.
missed.
Including, I think Venezia shot too. Yeah, they all missed. Unskill's Mossman goes down for a time extension. Looks like Godzilla will be the next one down.
Well, looks like there's a race
Oh,
between...
I was wrong.
Looks like the race is over. Des Moines says, I quit.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. I see a double death pick option here, so I'm going to take it. Might become a triple if the gearing gets spotted, but I don't think he's doing that. There we go.
And then there was the gearing.
And then there was a lone gearing, who just now gets spotted after I take my pictures. But that's okay, because we can't see him anyway. Just sailing around, you know, living his best life. Opening up all the hatches. Ah, there he goes. Okay. Now he's been told, you know what? Just give it up already. Even his own teammates are like, we're done. Stop it. We want to have a Sunday.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Who's gonna get the kill? The Kremlin. Kremlin's gonna come away with the kill. And that will do it for this game and this match. Let me set the winner to unskill and hit this button. Alrighty then. That does it. GG's to unskill. So I asked, but I'm pretty sure.
Congratulations to them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for today. Throw 2-0's IRN. Inca defeats VIE 2-1. That would have been a really good series to watch if we just knew that they were going to drop. On the other side of it, okay, Glue 2-0's Entity, and that's it. So that will be it for today. They probably don't have the knockout stage set up yet. We'll do the same thing we did yesterday during the after party, which is going to start in a few moments, by the way. We will, we'll just take care of it then. Sign-ups and stuff like that, because they got to do math. I don't want to wait for them to do math, but we're going to see teams seated here. I don't think they're going to start with any teams in the losers bracket this time. I think they just start up here and then the losers bracket starts after that. I could be wrong though. Let me think about this. How many teams do we have advancing? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 8 teams advancing. Yeah, and we've got 4 here, so that's 8. Yeah, so because some tournaments, you know, they throw people in losers bracket anyways, but I don't think that's going to happen this time. Chat, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tournament. That does it for myself and Puddin', yeah?
Well, at least for the tournament.
For the tournament, that's right. So we are going to move to the after party, guys. We're going to have some fun. We're getting rid of the 5-minute delay, all that kind of stuff and things.